guys, and welcome back, or if you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Emma, I'm 16 years old and I'm currently documenting my journey of anorexia and trying to help people along the way. So today I'm going to be talking about how to tell family and friends that you have an eating disorder, or tell them that you have some issues evolving around food that you think may be an eating disorder, and how to just confront the situation and how to just tell people, because it's so important that you tell people. And I just want to say that ignore the makeup that I have on right now. Currently, my makeup's never usually this bad. It's mainly because I'm currently testing out makeup for I'm being Snow White in a music video, and as you can tell, I'm having very rosy cheeks and bright red lipstick, and yeah, I don't really wear my makeup like this usually, but anyways, let's get serious now and talk into the topic of how to tell someone that you have issues. So first of all, let's talk about confronting the issue, and let's talk about actually acknowledging that you have a problem. So in order to tell people about your problem, you have to acknowledge that you have an issue. And I guess if you clicked on this video, you kind of already know that you have an issue because you clicked on the video. You kind of think there's something going on about your food. And acknowledging that you have an issue with food is so important. And if you are acknowledging that you are having issues, or you think that you might have a suspected eating disorder, or you do have an eating disorder, then well done. I'm so proud of you for actually, you know, not just denying yourself of it and actually thinking, you know what, this might actually be an eating disorder, or this is an eating disorder and I need help, I need support, because that is so important. That is the right mindset that you need to be in order to accept the support that you're going to receive. And I'm not going to lie to you, it is an extremely sensitive topic, and some people have many different reactions to it because some people don't know how to handle it. So you need to be prepared also to get some reactions that might not be what you would like or what you expect for them to react to. Some people might even get angry, some people get upset, some people might just don't know how to handle it and might also just deny it and pretend that you didn't just say that and try to just move on with their life. And honestly, it completely depends on the person, and I guess it also depends on their relationship and just how they just how they think about it. So for example, I would say that older generations of people find it harder to understand because they're just older generations and they don't really understand it that much. And nowadays, people our age, pretty much everyone around us is suffering from mental health issues and suffering from things like eating disorders. It's all over social media, and older people in older generations, they don't really have access to the technology that we do, and they don't really see everything that we see go on around us. And there are a lot more eating disorders and issues around mental health than there was back then when they were probably younger. So you need to bear in mind too that they might just not get it at all. So actually, I just want to say though, go back to acknowledging that you have an issue is so important. And even if it's been going on for like a couple of weeks, months, or years even, then just realizing that you are having this issue is so important. And I'm so proud of you that you've actually clicked on this video and are actually gaining the courage to go ahead and tell someone and seek support. And you know, it's a fear of the unknown because you don't know how they're going to react, and you don't know what they're going to do, or you don't know what's going to happen in the future, and that can be scary. I promise you, it was scary for me too. But you need to understand that this can be your only sense of time and able to do this, because if you continue on this journey of destruction of your body and not restricting your intake, or even if you are having a binge eating disorder, even anyone who has an eating disorder, if you continue on a journey of this destructive behaviors and habits, then there's only one path, and that is death. So this might be your only time to gain that courage and tell someone to seek help, because I promise you it is so much harder to recover on your own, and especially when you don't have any guidance or don't know what you're doing. Because I make these videos daily to make sure that I try to put as much information out there for people who don't have the support that I did during my time and during I'm thinking because I have so much support and love around me, and I know that I am extremely lucky to have that support because I know that everyone don't have that. So once you've acknowledged that you have an issue, you need to go ahead and tell someone. And I can give you a few sentence starters maybe, or a few things to when to bring it up, when's the right time to bring it up. And then I'm going to talk about how to handle reactions. So first of all, and also talk about some of the reactions that you might receive. So first of all, it would be a good time to talk about it maybe when you're in a situation where you feel stressed, where you feel the anxiety or fear around food or feeling a bit out of control. It's good to just, kind of, as bad as it sounds, but explode with emotion, because you need to show them that this is serious. This is not just a thing that's just a phase that will pass. It's something that is happening to you daily and something that is causing issues in your life, and you need to show that. Because I know that a lot of people don't take you seriously straight away. And a lot of people, like even my doctors, for example, my doctor is just kind of was like, oh, you're just having body issues, and kind of just shrugged me off. And I had to go back and be like, no, I need serious help. I am going to kill myself, basically. It was getting to that point where I had to take control of everything when really they could have kind of guided me more. And I hope my videos are able to help guide you and give you the encouragement to tell someone. And so bring it up and be serious about it. Sit them down, have a proper conversation. And I know it's scary, but it's so important. So I recommend you go ahead and tell someone, like maybe one person first. So tell someone who you really, really trust. So it could be a teacher, it could be your parents, any of your parents, it could be your guardian, it could be a friend even. Just someone who you're able to tell first, so it's able to get off your chest. And then once you tell one person, it'll probably be so much easier to tell another person. And when you tell that one person, I'm sure they're able to tell you what to do next. And if they don't, then you can go on and tell another person. And then if not, if you don't feel comfortable telling anyone in your house, then maybe go ahead and tell your doctor. It's confidential, they can't say anything about it. They can just offer you support, and they can tell you what you can do in order to get help. So they could refer you to CAMS or whatnot. If you don't feel comfortable telling your family members, that might be a really good idea to do. And just simply going and seeking this help will help you in a way. And I know that you might be like, oh, but they're gonna make me gain weight. And I'm gonna be honest with you that if you want to recover and you want to stop these awful behaviors, and you're gonna have to do that. You're gonna have to expect to be, monitored and stuff with eating. You're gonna have to expect people to be on your back, basically. But it's for good reasons. They have good intentions. They just want you to get better, and that's all. They're not doing it for out of spite or out of anger or anything like that. They're doing it because they love you and they care about you and they want you to get better. And I know that it is really, really scary because you don't know what's going to happen. And when you're first seeking help, you don't know about meal plans, you don't know about anything like this, and it's scary. So sentence starters that you could use or anything depend on the person. So for example, I went ahead and I told my mom, was the first person I ever told about issues, and I brought up something in the past, and I mentioned, I was like, Mom, do you remember when I was little and I had a bit of a body problem, and I came to you and I said that I was feeling fat? And she was like, yes, right. And I was like, well, then problems continued to start, and I've been restricting myself of food, and I'm scared of food, and be honest with them. And then after that, I kind of just broke down and just told her everything about pretty much everything, because I realized that her reaction to it, her reaction wasn't angry, her reaction was more concerned, and her reaction was more, I need to know more, Emma, like I need this. And it was, I guess it was more comforting to her too, because she was kind of suspecting stuff. And I also just want to mention that too, that if you're doing these behaviors, then 9 times out of 10 people are already kind of like hinting on, or people are already taking notice. Even during people having busy lives and stuff, people start to notice things, and people start to realize that there's something not right. And my parents kind of already guessed that, because I kind of just lied to them for such a long time in denial about everything. So when I told them, it was kind of a relief for them because they weren't going crazy. They didn't feel like they were being overprotective or anything. They realized that there was an issue and they knew that all along, and me telling them and confirming that issue was kind of a relief to them. And I'm sure that whoever you tell, they won't be angry at you. They will be more concerned, and that might come across as angry or stressed or whatever, but that's just because imagine a child coming to you, or even if you're an adult, imagine someone coming to you and telling you that they're killing themselves. Imagine how you would react. Imagine how you would instantly panic, or they might even blame themselves. And that might come across as anger, but it's not. It's just conflict, because they might be having conflict themselves. And especially parents, I know that many people believe that ED, anything to do with eating disorders, happen because of family issues. And that's not the case all the time. Yes, it can be a case for some people, but not all the time. My family was really loving and really supportive, and it got nothing to do with them. But they instantly freaked out thinking that, oh, we did something wrong. We shouldn't have did this, or we shouldn't have did that, and they start to kind of beat themselves over it. And that's when it kind of came across as stress and angry, and it wasn't angry at all. It wasn't anger, it was just fear. Think about a time when you're about to eat something and you get really scared and you start to freak out a little bit, and that kind of comes across, you become all snappy and angry because your responses become quicker and you become snappier because you're realizing that, oh my god, I'm gonna have to eat this food. So you start, and if someone's saying to you, you might like snap at them to tell them to be quiet because his voice might be so strong. It's kind of the same thing. And you need to understand that this is so scary. As much as it's scary for you, it's scary for them too. And I can't always promise you the reaction that you hope to get, because some people don't take it serious, and that's why you need to take it serious. And if they don't take it seriously, then you need to take stuff in your own hands, and you need to go ahead and first of all say that, well, you know what, I believe I have an issue and I am worthy of this help, and I need to go ahead and I'm going to see a doctor, and go and see a doctor, and then they will be able to refer you to someone. They might tell you what I did, be like, come back in a couple of months. If they say that, you know what, say no to them. Be like, I need this help now, and I need this support. And all I can say to you too is that I'm here. I will try my best to support as many people as possible, to answer as many questions as possible, to guide anyone in any way. And I will literally go to the lens of, I'm not a dietitian or anything, but I will go to the lens of creating challenging meal plans for you, to setting challenges, targets to you. I can help you, and I will try my hardest to help you, and try my best to offer the support and advice that is needed. And I can't promise 9 times out of 10 that you will get a response instantly in the same day, but I promise you that I will get to you, and I promise you that I will try my hardest to support you in as any way as possible. And I just want to say though that it might not feel like your family are supporting you, but there is definitely someone out there that is able to support you. And just bringing it up around meal times, bringing it up when the time is right to talk about it, when you're able to have a one-to-one conversation with someone, is so important. And friends, I can say that friends are probably much easier to tell because of the whole generation kind of thing. We're a lot more accepting, the younger generation's a lot more accepting of these kind of things because we're kind of brought up aware of them, and we kind of know pretty much everyone who has mental health issues, and it's portrayed in the media, it's portrayed on movies, even in music sometimes, and we're just a lot more accepting. And I just want to let you guys know though that you can tell people, and it's so important to tell people. And just bringing up thingies like, Mom, I think I've been having a few issues recently, or Dad, I'm feeling really self-conscious, or I feel like I need help. Please tell someone. Please do. So I hope this video helped, and I cannot wait to share some more videos with you guys. If you have any video requests, please let me know in the comments below or DM me, or if you need some help or support, then please go ahead and DM me too, and I'll try my best to reply to you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and goodbye.